This is the Accsoon SeeMo, which is a very nifty device. It enables you to be able to view your footage coming out of your camera on your iPhone or iPad by converting the HDMI signal. Now, I've had this for a little while now, so I've been able to run it through its paces. If you're thinking about getting a new monitor or you're thinking about upgrading to this, stick around because I'll let you know whether you should be considering adding the Accsoon SeeMo to your camera kit. Hello, you beautiful humans, it is Jem Lang here and welcome to another video. Now, before I get into it, I've got to show you this. This is so very cool. Here we go with a little bit of behind the scenes. I'm filming with the A7 IV. Here, you can see how the magic sauce is made here in my little studio. Got the signal coming out of the A7 IV going into the Accsoon SeeMo, which is then going into my iPad. How cool is that? I've got it in the Accsoon PowerCage II as well, which is very cool. I just love this little device. Now, full disclosure, Accsoon did reach out and offer to send me the SeeMo to test out and review, but no money has exchanged hands. This video is not sponsored. It is completely my honest review of the device. Now, why would you consider the SeeMo as a monitor for your camera kit? Well, there's quite a few different reasons, but the main one is the price. It is only $179 US to be able to use your phone or iPad as a monitor with your camera. Now, if you're spending that sort of money, you're not gonna get the same level of quality for that price for something comparable for a monitor. I just can guarantee you. This device connected with the SeeMo app on your phone or iPad has lots of professional features. Plus, those devices, your phone and your iPad, will be a better screen, brighter and higher nits than what you're going to get for a cheap monitor at a comparable price. So what am I going to go through what's in the box? Well, obviously you get the SeeMo, which this one is black. All the other ones that I've seen on YouTube are white, but this one is black, which personally I prefer. There's no other difference with the device itself. You get nice braided cables. This one is the Lightning to USB-C. You also get a USB-C to USB-C for your iPad or maybe the future iPhones. You get a booklet, you get your cold shoe mount, which is very nice and sturdy, and of course you get an Allen key, but hey, we've already got plenty of them, right? Now, setting up the SeeMo is so simple to do. First up, you're going to need a Sony NP-F battery. I'm sure you've got a few of these already lying around. These things are as cheap as chips. If you don't have any, just grab them on Amazon, they are cheap. Just locks in the back of the device like so. Also has a release button as well. Next up, grab your USB-C to Lightning cable if you're setting it up with your phone, plug that in the side, and then grab your mount and attach that to your camera, however you want to attach it. Cold shoe mount, your cage, and it just locks in like so. So easy. Then put in the screw for the Arri mount and that just locks in. You can't see it because I'm blocking it with my hand. And then what you need is a full-size HDMI cable. Now, if you are using a camera that doesn't have full-size HDMI, you will need to get an adapter because it is full-size HDMI on the device. Grab your phone, put up and lock up the top of the mount. Now, you do need the Accsoon See App on your phone. I'll go through that in a sec. Locks in. When you put that in, it just locks into your phone. Attach the Lightning cable, turn on the device at the back. It also has a really cool battery indicator, which most things don't when it comes to Sony NP-F batteries, so that is very handy. Click on monitor and it will open up just like that. And now you can see what's going on with your camera. I love it. It's just so simple to use and easy. Okay, so as I mentioned before, you do need to download an app on your phone or iPad, which is the Accsoon See app. It is so simple. Just download it from the App Store. Just search for Accsoon See. You'll find it very easy. Now, this is where the magic happens because this gives you lots of professional features that even some cameras don't have. Like, for example, I'm using the FX3, which hasn't got false color or waveform, and that is inbuilt into the app. The other thing is that it is a very reliable screen to use and lots of professional features that the cheaper monitors just don't have. I've tried a number of them and they are just unreliable. I ended up returning them because I wasn't happy with them. This is a great option to have. Plus, you got your phone with you all the time. So why don't we have a very quick look at the See app First up, let's have a look at your waveform. You've got your option up there, and you can move it around the screen as well. You can make it larger, smaller. You've also got LUTs as well, so it is so simple. There's a whole heap that are already in there into the app. So there we go, that's the S-Log3 LUT. You've also got your false color, you got your zebras, you can check your focus. Look, it's just got lots of features in there, and I'm only just scraping the surface. Now, one big benefit of the app that I haven't mentioned yet is that it does have the ability to be able to record whatever footage you're capturing on your camera straight to your phone, which is very handy to have. Look, if I was to record a tutorial on how to use the FX3, for example, I will be able to capture it so we can see the menu and I can go through the different options and explain that while on the screen without having to have another external device. Now, do bear in mind that the footage that it is capturing is only at 1080p at max 50 or 60 frames a second. So this is something to keep in mind when you are capturing this footage. Now, this is going to be great if you're wanting to do a straight post straight to social media from your phone. It's going to be really handy. If you're out traveling, you can capture a really quick short or reel straight on your phone from your camera and edit it straight away. Now, it does have also the ability to be able to record at the S-Log3 or whatever format that is coming straight out of your camera. So it is pretty handy. You can just then edit it on your phone. Now let's touch on the things that I don't like about the device. Now, like I did mention just before, that it is only 1080p max resolution that is coming out of the device. Look, it's not a make or break, but it is just something to keep in mind. The other thing is that there is no way of being able to charge your phone while you've got it plugged in. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is a limitation to the bandwidth with lightning cables. They don't have the ability to be able to do that much data and power at the same time. Look, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments section below, but I'm pretty sure that that is a limitation of that. Look, I mean, the batteries in phones these days, they're pretty good and it's pretty easy to be able to plug in a power bank. I mean, we've all got them anyway. But yeah, it's just something else to keep in mind. The other thing is that there is a very slight touch of latency with this device, but look, it is very minuscule. Look, I wouldn't even worry about it. It's not something that I would be like, oh, that is so noticeable. It is, look, it is very slight, very tiny, but that wouldn't stop me from getting this device. It is very good. I mean, you can see here, it is, look, you can barely see it. Look, I've got to show you this setup. Here it is set up on the DJI RS3 Mini, and this is a game changer because it's such a small, compact setup, and you've got a monitor with an external output rather than having to use your little screen on your camera, which we all know is tiny, but this is such a small footprint to be able to use. I think this is going to be a game changer for those that are traveling, especially with the DJI RS3 Mini. Now, what we've got here is the iPad setup with the PowerCage II, which is also from Accsoon, and this is a really good option to be able to mount the SeeMo on the back, so then you can mount your iPad to your setup. Now, obviously you're not going to be using this for run and gun, but it is really handy to have in a studio or if you're out on site doing an interview. Having a nice big screen option there, it's definitely a lot cheaper than going out and buying a screen of this size. And also you've got the ability of having all the benefits of your iPad. Now, this cage is a little bit fiddly to set up, but once it is set up, it is on there and it is sturdy and it is great. It's also got 1/4-inch threads all over it, so it is easy to mount to whatever your setup is. It's also got cold shoe mounts as well. The other benefit is the key in the name. It is a power cage, so it does have a mounting bracket to be able to charge your iPad with an NP-F Sony battery. So should you be adding the SeeMo to your camera kit? Well, look, it's not going to replace your high-end professional monitors that have the option to record 4K or RAW, so it won't replace that. But being able to get a device for only $179, comparable to a monitor of that price, it's just not going to be able to hold a light to it. It's got all those professional features, plus combined with using your phone, which you're going to have one anyway, and most likely you've got an iPad as well, which is going to have a nice bright screen with your professional features. I definitely think that this is a game-changing device that you should consider adding to your camera kit. If you have enjoyed this video or found it informative, please consider subscribing and joining my growing YouTube community here on my channel. My name is Jem Lang, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.